Hello and welcome to Compel to Impact. Today I'm going to talk about the simplicity to know yourself. And I'm just going to get right into it. In a recent conversation, I had mentioned being an extreme introvert, although an extroverted introvert, as well as my place on the Enneagram, which is a totally different subject. In case you don't know, an extroverted introvert is someone who can enjoy a group of people for a while, but needs to be alone to recharge. Knowing your personality from several different approaches is a good way to get a well-rounded idea of your potential characteristics and possibilities. You can usually learn what that means concerning how you communicate with others, how you receive, and how you respond to situations. These assessments can give you a good idea of how to build your strengths and how to use or strengthen weaker areas. I know there are some who believe it's a waste of time or similar to a parlor trick, but it really isn't. It's part of being personally responsible for yourself and your interactions in the world. You really need to learn who you are and know yourself so that you can navigate your life and use whatever experiences and characteristics you have for your best life. Um, so, personal responsibility is most important for navigating your life to the best of your ability. It can be tough to learn with so much social media and mass consensus to react before thinking, which is not usually the best thing to do, including finding anyone else to blame for one's circumstances. You are not necessarily responsible for what happens to and around you, but you are responsible to learn, grow, and respond with reason and care. Here's the deal. Your purpose is to know yourself, at least one of your main purposes, to be honest in your heart and mind, to learn, grow, and change into the person you were intended to be from the beginning. Know you were originally made as a masterpiece in the image of love. Therefore, you are worthy of being loved. Love yourself. I didn't know what that meant for the longest time when people would say that to me, but I never knew because I didn't learn. Then you are more open to receiving and giving to others, honoring who they are without them needing to qualify or justify themselves. Your personal responsibility for yourself comes with rules that serve your safety and wholeness with confidence to raise the vibration of who you are each day so that you can freely give the same consideration of honor and respect to others. Think about it as a gift that you give to someone. You learn about yourself with understanding and wisdom. Then you can contribute to others around you honestly and authentically. Once the gift is given, what they do with it is only up to that person who receives the gift. Once given, it is no longer a reflection of you, but a reflection of where they are in heart and mind. This is an important aspect to remind yourself, since even the gift of words can be misconstrued and mistreated. When you learn your own heart and mind and know you have done your best, it's out of your hands and no longer your concern. This brings true peace that passes all understanding, and that is the best gift you can give yourself. As a coach and mentor, this is an ongoing conversation with clients, acknowledging the need and sharing ways to rise above the affected layers of one's spirit. When you intentionally take it seriously as your own journey, you begin to heal yourself and understand more of your life purpose. This leads to deeper understanding of yourself and others. It's a continual cycle. And then honoring each other for who you truly are and who they truly are, made in the image of an eternal supreme spirit. a reflection of love, compassion, and grace from God. This is also the process of being perfected here in this life. You will never be perfect or finished with the task of being perfected until you move on through the portal to the other side. Nevertheless, you already have access to everything in your spirit to be perfected daily. This is simple, yet not always easy. The point is it is a simple concept that can remain simple while it gives you the ability to make sense of a complicated world. David only needed one simple stone to take down the giant, Goliath, but he needed to know how to use it effectively. Once he did, it provided a story for generations to understand the ability to overcome the giants in our lives. However, most of the time it's only told as a story, not of your personal potential, ability, and victory, but of someone a long time ago and their victory. It's up to you to own it and use it to add texture and quality to the tapestry of your beautiful life. Knowing yourself is one simple tool to navigate this life with joy and satisfaction. Well, is it simple? Since it's ongoing and there are so many complicated facets to who you are, it is simple if you just focus on it. And when you learn how to use it effectively, you can take down the giants within your heart and mind with skilled, accomplished victory. So I'm going to give you some quotes here. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. That was Leonardo da Vinci. Knowing yourself is life's eternal work. Felicia Day. To grow yourself, you must know yourself. John C. Maxwell. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. And I'm going to put in a little disclaimer here because since that is true, the more you know yourself, the more you know your higher power, the more you can cultivate the relationship between you and your higher power, which I know as God. And then one more, knowing your value protects you from having to prove it. And that's B.J. Thompson. I didn't say who any of these people were. The only three I know, Leonardo da Vinci, John Maxwell, and Aristotle. I don't know them. How old am I? Anyway, the more you know your genuine self, the more will know God and the masterpiece within your spirit, heart, and mind. It's your journey, which you can continue with reverence, respect, respectful awe, and childlike wonder. Never lose your ability to be amazed and savor every moment. Okay, I'm going to end this here, and I just want to remind you to live excellently, give generously, and love lavishly. Thank you for listening all the way through. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of this community. I've tried a couple of different things. Not sure what's going to work yet. This weekend, I'm going to go over all of that and look at the pros and cons and make a decision really soon to create a community of people who can support each other. Also, my website is now almost completely done, but you can go to it. All that information's in the description. And until next time, love you.